Hello. Let's make some belly bands and simple pockets with our extra book pages. Hey, it's Dawn with For Grace Creations, and I thought I'd bring you along with me today just to use up some of those book pages. I don't think we're going to have time to decorate them, but you never know. And if we have time, maybe I'll show you yet a third version of book page pockets. But for now, let's set those aside. And I want to get something to protect my desk from glue. And I'm going to need book pages. I've got some here in all different sizes. So let's just start with this one because it's on the top. So with all of these, you can ink if you want. Don't ink. It's totally up to you. But for this one, let's make this simple pocket. So this one, you turn on the its side, and I'm actually going to take off this bottom edge. Okay. You know, just for fun, I'm going to take off this side too. That should be good. So we, on the side, fold in half, and then fold one in. So you could fold it from this side. Wherever your middle line is, don't fold it all the way to it. You could fold it wherever you want. But do you see what I mean over here? It's not folded the whole way in. And then we're just gonna glue it here and here. But first, I wanna take this crappy glue. I got it at a garage sale for $1, and I'm just gonna put a little bit here to hold that corner down so it's not in the way later. And then I'm gonna use my art glitter glue, and I'm gonna glue this edge here and this one here. And let me grab a tissue, just because I use too much glue, and it always oozes out. And there is our pocket. Very, very simple. And then you just decorate it however you want. So let's do another one. And when you rip your page out of the book, it might have this funky edge. So just come around here and rip that off. Now you can rip off all the white space if you want. I'm not going to do all of it. I'm just going to do a little bit. And then I'm going to fold it in half. And then I'm going to fold the edge down. And again, it doesn't matter where you fold it. It's just your own preference. But don't forget to glue that little flap down. Because when you're putting things in and out of this pocket, you don't want it to catch on that. And then we're going to put glue here and here. And then there we go. Another one done. Now here is one with a picture on it, and I don't mind that. I'm actually gonna not cut off anything. So I fold it in half, and then I'm going to fold this edge down right about there. Come in here, give it a little glue. Okay, so I'm going to want to glue inside here and here. And I'm going to do one more. And you see my edge is really wonky here. So I'll lay that right there. rip it off, and then fold it in half. Oh, okay. So we're looking at a lot of white space here. So you got to decide, is that what you want? I'm okay with it, so I'm going to leave it. And I'm going to fold this in, give it some glue, and then we're going to glue this edge again and that edge. Oh, and I just threw my glue on the floor. And there's another pocket. Let me grab my glue. Oh, goodness, it wants to run away on me. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's good enough for now. Let's make a belly band, or a few. So again, you can use any book pages. It doesn't matter what book pages you use again, but if you have something that is old and brittle and rips easily, you don't want to use that. Save those for something else. Let's do this one and this one. Belly band, what is it? Well, if you have a journal page, you take a belly band and you glue it at the top and the bottom, but not in the middle. And then you can tuck things in there. It's just another cute way to decorate a page. I'm going to fold this in, and I'm not measuring. I'm just folding it in, and I'm going to fold this side in. And that's the belly band. So how wide did this end up being? It is almost 2 inches. So it's up to you how wide you want it. I mean, we could go, let's take this one for example. Fold this in and fold this in. Oh. To make sure that it's straight, just line the pages up on the edges. So see, that one's a lot skinnier. That one ends up being almost 1.5 inches. So once you have them folded, you just come along with glue, and it doesn't matter, again, what glue. And we're just going to shove some glue on there, fold it over. Okay. And then when it dries, I'll come back, and these little edges here will need glued better. And I'll use my art glitter glue for that. But to start, I'm just using this. It's stuck in the beginning. Ugh. Now you don't have to start with the glue stick. You can just use your good glue to start with and just do around all the edges. Okay, so let's move back to this one. And I'm gonna pull this out, and I'm just gonna give it a little glue right in here and right in here. And because I used too much glue, I'm using that rag. And let's do this side. Put a little bit of glue in there and some down in here. Okay. So that's our simple belly band. Now, actually, let me finish gluing this one. All right, so I'm going to ink the edges. Now, This looks really wet because I did just put some refill in here. So I'm going to try not to get into that too much. So if you don't have any of this distress ink or distress oxide, you actually could just look around your house and find things like shoe polish. Do you have any shoe polish? You could use, oh, eyeshadow. You could use powdered eyeshadow. Maybe that's what the Dollar Tree eyeshadow is good for. I don't know that I'd use any Dollar Tree makeup, but on my face. But it could be really good for using as, oh, anyway. All right, so we've got 2. Let me see. Okay, what if all you have are huge pages? If you were to make a belly band this way, it's not going to fit in your journal unless you have a gigantic journal. So you could turn it sideways, and we actually could probably get a few out of this. One, let's just rip it into 3 pieces. Fold one side in, and fold the other one in. Oh gosh. Okay. It's easier for me if I do it this way. And then I don't think it is even. It's good enough. Okay. So let's glue the first flap down, and then the second one. So there we have one. And, you know, obviously the words are running up and down instead of this way. But you know what you could do? You could put it in your journal like this and glue these 2 sides and have it be a tuck spot this way. That would work as well. Let's do this one. And now we have another one. And let's go ahead and do this one. We have belly bands. And then it's just a matter of decorating however you like. Now, we have a couple minutes. So I'll show you one more thing. If you have 2 pages, 2 book pages, what to do. Okay, so they're the same, totally the same, out of the same book. So here we are. So right side up is this way. Can't read it because it's not in English. But I'm going to turn them upside down. I'm going to fold up a tiny bit and glue that down. And all that's doing is reinforcing when we're done with this, where you will put your ephemera or things like that inside of this. Because these book pages are kind of thin. Now, you're going to pick a spot, doesn't matter where, and fold it up. And that will be your pocket. Let's see. And then do the same thing with this one. Fold it wherever you want. And what I'm going to do then is this goes here, up against that other book page. And you can put it wherever you'd like. What we're going to do then is glue the back, because we want this back to stick onto this page. And I line it up at the top. There. Okay. Fold up once. We're going to glue just the two edges. 1, 2. Fold it up, press it down, and we have one pocket. And then with this one here flapping around, we're going to glue each side, because now we have two pockets. 1, 2. 1, 2. And what you'll do is you will glue the back of this down to your journal page. And now you have two tuck spots, two pockets. Should we do that one more time? Let's find something I have two of already pulled out. Here we go. Okay. 1, 2. I am going to come around here and even this out at the same time. Okay, so we can read it, which means we need to turn it upside down. And then I'm going to fold one up. It's a stronger book page, so I don't necessarily need to fold this one down. You could if you wanted to. I'm not going to on this one. So there will be one pocket, and this one I'll fold a little lower, and there's two pockets. So we have to go, oh, I hear a dog coming and my son. I'm actually going to use this and just try it, see if this works. All right, but for added measure, I'm going to add a little glue here to the top. So we're gluing that down. And we have our two flap up. Now, what you could do is, if you have one of these, you could come in here and create a little notch. You don't have to, obviously. But see, we've got a little notches. And then if we ink it, then you'll be able to see even better. So you also could make this a third pocket by punching right here, a little thumb hole. And then when you glue it down to your journal, you would only glue this side, bottom, and up. That way you could put something between the journal page and this book page. I'm not going to do that on this one though. Let's finish up by opening it up and gluing down 1, 2 sides, and then this one. Oh gosh. 1, 2 sides, and folding it up. All right, and again, we have, let's use our belly band to show you. 1, 2 pockets. Yes. All right. So that is all for today. I will be back with more ideas on how to use up book pages. And I'm trying to stick with the simple first. We'll get a little more detailed and harder as we go. For now, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.